Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022, the year for Kevin Chance with Beira-Mar. We're looking at our starting goalkeeper, Sana Pereira. Now, admittedly, he's a bit of a mixed bag, despite having an average rating of 6.96, because he's only kept 5 clean sheets. Now, whether that's because of our tactics or something else, I don't know, but he hasn't really amazed me as much as I hoped he would. He's good enough to start in the first team. For now, he's our best goalkeeper at this point, and so other kids can get injured as well. But he's only good enough for the 4th tier, which is not ideal. But he's still improving, and this skin I'm using had an update yesterday, so there's that. But he's improving quite nicely as of this moment in time recently, and I'm given a lot of confidence that maybe, just maybe, we're going to get more and more out of this goalkeeper in the very near future. Because look at this guy. He looks like he'll be pretty decent going forward. And they say sweeper keeper on defend is the way to go. I am playing as a sweeper keeper on attack. He can use his long throws to start counter-attacks, but yeah, he's one of those players that can be really good for us. He's got another 2 years left in his deal right now. I don't think anyone's really interested in him. There's also one thing I want to talk about, and there's also... But yeah, let's compare him to Loreo, shall we? So if you look at the polygon and you're looking at Pereira and Loreo, there's a big difference because Loreo is a much better goalkeeper, and it really just tells me just how annoying it was that we actually lost him in the first place. And yeah, Loreo was just a really good goalkeeper, and the fact he refused to sign a new deal because he's claimed that we weren't good enough for his ambitions did peeve me a little bit. I will be honest, that peeved me more than I like to admit. If Loreo doesn't improve, then maybe, just maybe, we've got a decent goalkeeper in replacement in the form of Pereira. He's 5 years younger, yes, so I like to think that maybe, just maybe, Loreo might be the best goalkeeper out of two of them, but long-term prospects, Pereira is the better goalkeeper. I like to think. He's been paid half as much too, so it does help. Last I checked as well, Loreo also was inconsistent, so that's a thing. There's also one more thing I want to talk about. Hugo Sandoval is now wanting to leave. Admittedly, he's now 30 years of age, so he will be starting to decline a little bit, which again, not ideal, but could be worked around. He asked me to promise, okay, I want to leave this team. I actually had to ask him, how much do you want to be the clause, the release fee that we sell you for? He went for 1.1 million immediately, and I was delighted because it meant, okay, we can sell you for that. We can make a big profit from you, and we can survive. So I was delighted by this because it meant that we had a good release fee effectively for him, and 1.1 million for Sandoval, who's got 97 goals for us over the years. I think that's a good deal personally. Even if it's not ideal to lose him, he's been with me for the last 8 years at this point. He's gone double figures 5 times out of 8, including this season. So that's a good sign. Still, though, we've actually had a few games since the last minute, so let's go with those games. The first game we had was against Lodotana, and inside 12 minutes we're 1-0 up. Sandoval finds Carrere. It goes back to Sandoval, and Sandoval gets the rebound, 1-0. Then 20 minutes in, we make it 2-0, and it's looking very, very easy, 100%. Sandoval finds, well, doesn't find one, but Carrere finds the back of the net with that effort, scoring for the first time after he had his goal missed out last time. But then another had a score from the corner. 2-1, okay, that's fine. What wasn't fine was when they equalised in the 34th minute of the game, after Menatre makes an absolute mistake with a header, and then Luis Hemir scores the goal. Then it's 3-2 before half-time to Lodotano, and this is a team in 16th place, and Rolo scores that finish, and I'm thinking, are we about to lose again? No, we're not. We get an equaliser in the 60th minute of the game. Oxford finds Alvarez scores. It's an equaliser, but it wasn't a winner, and if you look at the stats, we deserved to win this game, but we didn't. We were stupid, we were wasteful, we were ignorant, and quite frankly, I was disappointed by the performance of the team. I really was. Then we took a Benfica B, and we went behind after Menata scores the opening goal of the game, takes around the keeper, 1-0, 31 minutes in. Wowzers, we're losing the team in 17th now, but then we score from his free kick. Carrere finds Sandoval, who finds back in the net with his header. Easy finish for him. Then Beretta scores his free kick. We know he can score from his free kicks. He's done it twice now, and that's where most of his goals are coming from. If you can't score from the set piece being finding you, then we'll do other ways. Then Ekene scores that goal to make it 3-1, and we win. So a win that we very much needed. Really cement ourselves as maybe a team that will finish in mid-table this year. We definitely needed that victory, more than I like to admit, and we definitely deserved it too if you look at the stats. We then hosted Friends and went 1-0 down inside 11 minutes thanks to that penalty from Kipita. And then in the 47th minute of the game, 48th minute of the game, just 3 minutes in the second half, Flip scores. And I was very annoyed. I'm going to be honest with you. I was playing this after I recorded the video yesterday, and I was thinking, oh Christ, are we actually about to lose again? Yes, we are. Friends are not a team we are enjoying playing against at the moment, and it shows. It really does. So yeah, another defeat against them. We then took on Estua Priya, and this game we absolutely deserved to lose for the first time, really. Vasco scores, dings the keeper. They had a penalty missed it early in the game, so that had been coming. And then 63 minutes in, they make it 2. And oh my god, this was just annoying. Keeper doesn't do anything about it, and we lose 2-0. So another defeat that we were probably disappointing in and should have done better with. This time, we actually deserved to lose. We then took on the Liverens and went behind inside 8 minutes thanks to this moment of madness from our defender. I feel a little sorry for Barreto here because he's trying to block it. It's gone in the back of his own net. But we do equalise. 4 minutes in, we go into the second half 1-0 because Correa scores this finish. It's a nice finish from Correa, who's finding his shooting boots for the first time in a while. Unfortunately for us, we concede again. 46 seconds, 50 seconds in the second half. Goldahau scores, and Goldahau gets the winning goal. So, slightly awkward. I definitely think that we deserve more than this game, but it was just one of those games where nothing went right for us as far as I'm concerned. The last game we had was a penalty one match when we beat Portimonense 1-0, thanks to Hugo Sandoval's penalty. Did we deserve it? I like to think yes, despite the fact that we had one less shot and the XG was kind of balanced up by our penalty. But I still think that even with the penalty, we deserved to win this game, so it was one of those games, it really was. What this has done for us, though, is left us in 13th place and 9 points clear of the relegation playoffs and 14 points clear of the relegation zone. I like to think that we're not going to be in a relegation fight, but we need to get more points to ensure that's the case. We're taking on Espinho today, who we drew against early in the season. If we win, we go above them and maybe up into 10th place. But we're also playing on Saturday. We're one of the very first teams we playing this weekend. So hopefully, we can beat Espinho and really just prove that we are good enough for this division. And we are going to be able to do better and better because I like to think we can win. Now, we haven't done it a lot lately, but I like to think we can still win. So the lineup is going to be this. Pereira in goal. Jafino as the right back. Barreto and Castanova as the centre backs. Menatre is the inverted wing back because of injuries and because the players actually prefer playing now, I think. Luis Santos the half back. I've made some changes anyway. That's a permanent change, the half back position. Mazzala sees Alvarez playing there. And Correa now playing as a centre midfield on attack. That has worked recently. I realised I was looking at some of my games while I was playing between this video and the last video, that my inside forward and Mazzala on attack were actually getting each other's way. So I thought, centre midfield on the attack, and I want to see if it worked. It worked, so it's not an issue anymore. We've got Kende as a winger, we've got Antunes as the inside forward, even though he's been really poor there lately, and we've also got Sandoval as a striker, who hasn't actually done as well in recent times in some games. Those 2 games he made his announcement for the move very much public to me, and the promise saw him perform badly. Now, admittedly, it's against 2 really good teams, but even so, disappointing to say the least. Anyway, let's get going. Let's see if we can win, shall we? Very good. Here's Menatre. Finds Sandoval. Here's Antunes. Play it back to Menatre. Has done. Here's Sandoval. Outright to Alvarez. Finds Correa. He goes for goal. Wide of the post. Good effort. We've got a corner now. And Alvarez to take it. He's very good with this. And Sandoval's missed it. How has he missed? Luis Santos, we know who's very good for us now. Here's Andres, though, after they've intercepted it. And Lancer, oh, goodness me. Cedric has missed. That's a bad miss. Finds Jafino. Jafino, what are you going to do? Santos now. Good ball to Correa. Finds Antunes. Goes for goal. Oh, what a finish from Odayo Tennis. He's very inconsistent. But when he scores some really good goals. Really good finish here. Jafino holds the ball up nicely, but this ball from Luis Santos was magnificent. And then Correa finds Antunes. And that's a top corner finish. You're not stopping that anytime soon. 1-0. I'm grateful that is the 1-goal lead. And we have been a better team. We have created the better chances. They've also had no shots on target yet. We've had just the one shot on target. We've also had one shot blocked as well. So maybe, just maybe, if we get more shots on target, we're the better team. Got the ball now. Luis Santos, Correa, Sandoval, Alvarez, out wide to Kende. This is really good football, actually. And we know we can do well with these. And Luis Santos, good effort. That's a good attempt. We've got a free kick. Casanova on the ball. Here's Ricardo Santos. Come on for Sandoval. Good ball to Alvaro. And now we can do something with this. What can he do? Jafinho finds Alvaro. Is Alvarez. Jafinho on the ball. Finds Breda. Can play it back. Or, yes. Not. Oh, he gets to work. Okay, Jafinho. Alvarez. Alvaro, sorry. Here's Jafinho now. Alvaro now. Maybe to get a chance in. Can play the cross. Has done. Correa. Oh, that's a good save. I don't know how he saved that. If we hold on and get a second goal, or we don't concede, we're fine. They've had no real chances since that really bad miss they had, and Pereira plays the ball forward. Van der Lens get the ball away. Oh, Jafinho's missed it. Oh, God, no. Mensah plays it in the middle. Rodriguez puts it wide. Oh, dear, dear. Mata now. That's me, Mensah. And Menetre gets the ball there. Really good done. And that's a victory. That's all 3 points. Antonis' goal is enough to get us the win. And that, for me, is the important part of this game. We win by 1-0. 2 wins in a row has suddenly changed us from a team that's in 13th place to 10th place. All of a sudden, just for one victory. But we played the game more. So we're going to go around and see what the results will be like after the Sunday fixtures. And we will be back in a second. I'll see you then. The Sunday fixtures have just finished and we are still in 10th place despite the fact that everyone else has played. Braga's B team were beaten by Chavez, thankfully for us. Gondomar were beaten as well, which again we knew about because Los Angeles beat them the day before. And nobody else could catch us, to my knowledge, so we're fine in 10th place after 22 matches. We're only 2 points away from the top half, mind you, but I think mid-table is the best we can aim for, maybe top half finish. We should be avoiding the relegation fight now because we're now 12 points clear of the relegation playoffs. And we're 17 points clear of the relegation zone with 12 games to go. Amora having a horrible season by anyone's standards. We are 16 points away from the playoffs and 20 points clear from the title. So that's not on the cards. That's why I'm saying the relegation fight is not on the cards. Because I don't think the promotion fight's on the cards either. So I say mid-table, top half is probably the best we can aim for this year. But again, it's one of those things. Either way though, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys like and share this video. And that you subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. But either way, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.